This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Atlanta Braves and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Atlanta Braves.
Welcome back, Braves fans. Live from the Chop, brought to you by Window World. Explore stylish, sustainable windows, doors, siding, and more. Welcome back in. The skies are looking a little gloomy outside, but we are keeping our fingers crossed that no rain happens here at Truist Park. The kids with the snacks. I want some of those Skittles. Getting some
Skittles.
Those look great. I know. We all love some Skittles here. We need to get some Skittles at Live from the Chop. We'll see what we can do. We did get shoes and jerseys so far, so look at those. He's modeling the shoes.
How do I get him in the
look
picture?
good, Charlie.
There we go. I tried.
They look really good. They look really good. Flexibility there too. 12 out of 10.
I'm gonna pay for that one.
A lot to get into, including down from the farm, because Jurickson Profar, I know Braves fans have been waiting a very long time to see him back in the outfield for the Braves. Down on the farm, brought to you by Georgia Grown. He began his rehab starts with Gwinnett on June 17th after being suspended for 80 games. This is going to be a huge get for the Atlanta Braves to have him back in their roster on their lineup.
Yeah, I mean, 9 games so far in Gwinnett. He's shown that he's been able to hit consistently, finding the barrel. He's walked 6 times in those 9 games as well, only 4 strikeouts, a couple home runs. I think a consistent bat for him has been great. It's been a great showing for him to be able to come back, especially with how the Braves and their struggles have been offensively, just being consistent that way. It's a different one for me.
Yeah.
But it does give the Braves and Brian Snitker another option, being able to shuffle up their outfield. Unsure of how they're going to fit him into the mix and the lineup, but I suppose that we'll probably see him more in the lineup than on the bench.
That was my question. How do they adjust their outfield when he comes back? Is it game 1, he's right back in? He's available to play on July 2nd.
I mean, I see him being back in the lineup game 1. Michael Harris has been he's been fantastic in center field. Gold glove defense. He's been struggling at the plate. Eli White's done a great job early on, filling in. He was a great boost for them early on. Hasn't played as much lately. Alex Verdugo trying to find his way still, honestly, how I feel. Acuña's, he's a fixture in right field. So I do see them putting Jurickson Profar in there just to try to give more stability for the outfield and for the offense.
We're going to see how that all plays out. He's available to play come next Wednesday on July 2nd. So it'll be interesting to see how Snitker and the coaching staff ends up putting him back in the lineup, if it's right away, if it takes a little while. But we're all excited to see Jurickson Profar back with an Atlanta Braves jersey. We're also excited to see the Braves country road trip tomorrow at Echo Park Speedway, NASCAR in the ATL. Our very own Bailey Burmaster got a up-close front experience and maybe even rode in a NASCAR car. We'll see. Take a look.
What's up, guys? Bailey Burmaster alongside Ross Chastain at Echo Park Speedway. This kind of got a new renovation lately. Talk to me about what's a little different from what you're used to seeing here.
Fresh coat of paint, Bailey. This is a lot of green and black. Echo Park green paint, which is a very unique shade of green. We've got a great racing package with a 1.5 mile track, but a super speedway drafting style race that we put on. So a lot of fun coming back here to Echo Park Speedway.
Here, a lot of Braves country fans will definitely tune in for this race. They'll come out here for the excitement. What are the fans in store for?
Well, 2 days of great racing with the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series. Night races, so Friday and Saturday night, so we're all looking forward to that. Post 1.5 miles we can race wherever it's paved, basically. On the straightaways, we can go down as low as we want, and that's just not the case here. We have to stay above that double white line, so that does make it unique because we are drafting. So it makes pit strategy be very important. Handling, the car has to drive good. For my Wendy's Chevy, like, it needs to be handling good. But then we've got to do the right thing and cycle ourselves forward towards the end of the race if we want a chance to win.
That is very exciting. And here over the weekend, MLB All-Star will be bringing their experience, something you can look forward to as All-Star comes to town in Atlanta at Truist Park in the Battery. But before we jump ahead to the weekend, you're going to take me for a ride.
That's right. Let's go see how fast this thing will go.
Let's do it. pushing 120, and you're asking me to look at the camera.
We had to break it all down and bring Bailey here with us. How does it feel to live my personal dream?
It was a lot of fun, and shout out to Ross Chastain for letting me ride along, and he took me through the full experience. He talked about the bank's turns there and how steep they really are. It's deceiving if you're not in it. He even stopped on one for me, and you could just feel it pull you. He took me through a mock pit stop. Very happy that I didn't blow chunks on the screen there. But it was so much fun to just experience Echo Park Speedway. They just had a renovation. Quaker State 400 coming up on Saturday. It's a night race. It's going to be so much fun. Braves fans like to tinker into that kind of thing, and you're going to want to go out there and have a lot of fun.
Do you think their arms ever get tired of turning left?
Well, I did ask Ross. I was curious. I was like, so when was the last time you got a speeding ticket? And he was like, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I was like, okay, what's a minute? He's 32 now, and he said early 20s, but then gave me the wink of
That's funny.
Oh.
maybe
He's probably been let
25
off
or
a couple
27.
times,
That's
too,
what I'm
right?
saying.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Honestly, I mean, you're living my personal dream. That's like a bucket list item for me is to drive in a NASCAR
we got to get you
car.
out there next.
We need.
We
how
can
All
about
get
three
you,
of
Natalie?
us. Peter and Paul, they can stay home.
Yeah,
they can stay home.
Keep Peter and Paul at home. We're all going to head out to the NASCAR race at Echo Park Speedway. We can't wait. I feel like that's so incredible that you were able to do that. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Time to take our next break here on Live from the Chop. Coming up after Drake Baldwin. Heck of a rookie season.
We've been talking about him a lot.
A lot. We got more to talk about after this. Don't go anywhere.